Hey guys, what is up? It is Dracaris, and today we are here with another video. And today I'm actually just going to be speaking on more of the money making side. A lot of my clan members in the clan here, if you wish to join, you can actually just PM me. I leave my online status on, so you're able to contact me at any time if you have any suggestions or you want to join the clan and just hang out in general. I accept that. I have no problems against that and willing to allow anyone into the clan. Alright, so basically what is going to happen is I'm going to go on a few shop runs and explain a few things about how RuneScape works at the moment, how the GE currently functions, and show you just a few things that you can do just to make a little bit of coin while gaining XP. So first, we're going to start with the Taverly, just a little tiny run to the Herblore store, which actually can make you, I believe, over 20 to 30k profit. I know it isn't much, but it takes 2 seconds. You can do it daily. So, you know, who's complaining about that? So, okay, so from Taverly Bank, that's a lodestone there that you use from the home teleport. You just run from the bank, come all the way over here. Just have so many things open at the moment, so it's a bit laggy, I guess. Should be coming up on him now. Alright. So, Poltax, and you trade him, and he will sell limpwort roots, white berries, and unicorn dust. I believe the reason I cannot buy it is because someone literally just came over and bought it. I'm pretty sure that runs out the store, and he sold chaos runes and some attack potions as well from obviously from the vial, the Eye of Newt, and the grimy Guam, I believe, that he gives for free. But generally, anyway, unicorn dust, limpwort root, and white berries. The limpwort root you can buy for 7 GP each. I believe it's 10 of them, and they sell for like 1k per from the 7 coins. The white berries, they actually sell for like 1k on their own as well, except for the fact that even if you put it at the set GE price, you're going to get overpaid because people, you know, really need white berries. And yeah, the unicorn dust pretty much does the same. So you're able to buy all these, and you can even, with the vials of water, if you were to buy them, the whole pack of 50 noted vials for 500 coins, if you were to take that and go sell that in the GE, you know, all the 50 noted vials, you actually get more than the 500. I believe you actually get a couple K for all of them, if I'm not wrong. Alright, so that is pretty much the first method. I'm sure there's multiple shops around RuneScape that actually sell the herblore items. They sell chocolate. Chocolate's good to buy and sell, which you can find at the Grand Tree, the Grand Tree Village. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the Gnome Tree Village. Sorry. You can go there and there's a chocolate shop there that you can actually get some chocolate from that you're able to sell on the G for quite the profit. Another one would be the stores in Port Sarim and the Void Knight Outpost, where you can actually approach the magic stores and buy out their runes, because they sell those fairly cheap too, and you are looking for a couple K profit there as well. So that's not too bad. And the other thing that I'm talking about is taking advantage of the current situation in DarkScape, which is it's piled in with bots. That means food prices are only going down, and because these bots, they fish, alright? So they fish, but they don't cook because, you know, some people who bought too lazy to switch over to the next bot to actually cook these food and then sell them because they're, you know, kind of afraid of the chance of burning it. And in most cases, the raw version is better than the cooked version money-wise. So I'm going to show you a little something I found that actually will help you get to where I was at my 75 cooking, 73 fishing. Basically, all the fish that I got from all the way from 73 were not enough to get my cooking level that far. Yet with this trick, I was able to actually surpass my fishing level, and I, want to try to get those two to my first 99, so I can go do sharks and everything like that. All right, so let's move on to the next one, which is the GE prices, the current ones, and I'm going to show you a little few things that you're able to do. Okay, so guys, here we go. We've got some got a way you can do it here. So basically, just get a bit of money out. Go to your exchange. I know this is not going to be much, but because you're also getting EXP and profit, it doesn't matter how much profit you're making. I find that EXP and profit, no matter how little the profit is, it is always very rewarding to do it this way. And like I said, when you get to a higher level, there are different ways you can do it, like true auths, which I will explain in depth in a moment, where you can go and slay these monsters and get quite good drops. So what you're going to do here is basically, because of all the bots, like I said, if you were to go and try and buy a raw lobster, you'll usually get it at 168, which is actually the going price, because I've bought many at 168. So if you grab one of the 168 lobsters, and say if you find a log nearby, or you go down into the rogue's den, which I will show in a moment. Actually, I'll take you there now, and I will basically show you that you can sell it for even more. Alright, so I'm going to chuck a little tiny kind of cooking guide into this. So this is the Rogue's Den, right? You go to the Taverly teleport, you go in, and you go down to into this trap door here, and basically what will be down here is a fire in which you can use to cook, which a guy already is. And what you can do to get this guy, this Emerald Benedict, to stay in his place, when he gets near the fire, say here or there, you talk to him, right click and talk to, and as long as you don't move, he will actually stand there right where you were talking to him and not move until you walk away. So what you can do is walk over here and essentially just get stuff out of the bank, whatever you need to cook. And for this, I'm just using that raw lobster for the example that I was going to show you of what bots are doing to the rates of just fish in general. I'm pretty sure they're doing the same thing to sharks as well. So when I actually get to the level of 80 and going into that, I'll look into being able to do it. And that also reminds me of the cooking gauntlets. Basically what these do, guys, is essentially if you have done the family crest quest, bit of a tongue twister, just looking over here for a moment, trying to find it for you. Family crest. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour to complete, but the rewards are pretty damn good. When you do this quest, I might do a walkthrough for it if you guys want. I'm able to do that. Essentially, at the end of Family Crest, he gives you these gauntlets, right? And you can walk over to any of the three brothers, and if you walk over to the one that's the cooks at outside Gertrude's house, the one where in Varrock where you get your kitten from that quest called Gertrude's cat, you talk to him and you ask him to put the power onto the gauntlets, and the gauntlets will actually turn into cooking gauntlets, in which decrease the rate of anything being burnt down to a minute percentage. I'm not sure exactly what the percentage is, but I know that it's very little, and it can actually help with not burning your fish as much as you used to. So alright, so using those and cooking at this fire, just to show you what exactly and how much you get for the lobsters. Alright, so I've just cooked that now, and I've explained about, where you can cook and where you can get your family gauntlets and, turning them into cooking gauntlets. So now I'll take you back to the GE so that I can show you, the profit you get, and that, you get profit as well as experience. So yeah, it's pretty good. With the cooking gauntlets, you rarely burn lobsters at all. Okay guys, and we are back. So just returning to Lumbridge, and taking out one of the lobsters we got. So remember, we got the lobster at 168, which is the going price because of that, and you can see that I've actually sold one previously for 181. I know that doesn't seem like much profit at all, 13 coins. It's really, it is low, but at the same time, you're getting, if say if you were to buy 100, 1,000, you'd be looking at some decent profit for the experience that you're getting. It's not like in other skills where you have to pay, and when you do pay, you lose money, which is usually the case in most skills. So doing it this way will actually help, will help you, get your skill up for not only free, but you're being paid to get your cooking skill up, which I find is actually pretty cool. See, there you go, sell straight away. You can usually buy straight away, 161 flat, done. Okay guys, so having said that, the next one that I'm going to actually tell you guys is Slayer. You get your Slayer skill up straight away when you get in. It's highly suggested. The one you can go into Taverley, right? And when you go to the lodestone, this is what I want all new players to do straight away. Don't make the same mistake I did and then, get your skills up and then get Slayer tasks. You're meant to do it the other way around. You get Slayer tasks and then you go and level. A lot of people are probably face palming right now because of what I did. But okay, so in Falador over here in Taverley, so the bank is here. If you go to this skull right here, which is, pretty damn close to, a walk from the Falador lodestone, bam, and a walk from the Taverley lodestone to the bank, across the bridge, and go to this guy here. Speak to him, he'll give you a Slayer task, and there's actually multiple ones around. What I'm most interested in is, okay, so there's these monsters that I cannot quite fight yet. In 2 levels I'll be able to, and I will be doing a complete whole guide on these things. These guys here, these little weird looking meat, flesh looking monster things that I can't explain what the hell they look like. They're weak to leaf bladed spears, leaf bladed swords. Basically with these guys here, the 2 orcs, doing these and killing these particular monsters, I've seen and, I've witnessed myself people getting to 100k to 150k per trip. That's per trip from these 2 orcs. And not only getting that, but great XP at the same time. So you're seeing 118 here. It does double. I know that I said it was great XP, but really for the profit that you're making, this is ideal. They've got low hit points there, which I believe is 200 in pre-EOC, so you hit 200s and you're pretty good there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, what I've got to say about this whole money making thing that, everyone wants to do. Basically, what you got to do is you fight these 2 orcs here and you get 100 to 150k per trip, which is amazing. You can have barrows in no time, and actually I will be doing a barrows guide too as well. So anything that you guys need or want me to do and make a guide on, I can do it. Anything that you guys want, I can do it. But at the moment, I am looking into doing 2 orcs. I mean, I did a few barrows chests, but these are the ones that I'm looking forward to in 2 Slayer levels that I've got to have. The ones that I do is the Fremenic Slayer dungeon. It's the one with a bunch of them. There are a lot of level 64 and level 66 true orcs. They've also got basilisks. They've got cave crawlers, and it's generally one of the hot spots for Slayer. If you do see people, at 2 orcs, I highly suggest switching worlds, as they may PK you for all the gear. Everyone you know, it's no secret that these guys drop a lot of stuff. Another one would be Ankus. Ankus are actually exceptionally good. I'm not sure whether they've been nerfed or not, but these things here, um, in their drop table, I make, I don't know, 50 to 70k per run. Um, so you can see here they're very weak. You don't need to have, I don't believe there's no Slayer requirement to kill these things. Nope. They're about the same things as the two Os, just a little bit more hit points. Level 60 combat, I was killing them at 40 with just a bunch of food and, you know, adamant armor and such. So, as you can see here on their drop tables, they do drop, you know, a fair bit. It's common that they drop that, and they sell for a 1k each, and they drop those adamant arrows quite a lot, actually. And yeah, they do drop a lot of seeds, they do drop a lot of that, and also as well, if you're running low on food, they usually almost always 1 in 5 actually drop the bass, I believe, and you can actually get 2k 50 GP to 2k per Anku, because that is also common. So yeah, we've gone through the Rogue's Den and, you know, the lobster prices and also shark prices, in which I cannot do, otherwise I would show you firsthand. But I'm almost certain as well that you can make 50 to 100 GP per shark, which is actually pretty good for the experience as well. I highly suggest doing Family Crest to get the family gauntlets, as, you know, you turn them into cooking gauntlets, rarely burn your food. And Ankus, and the shop runs that I explained. If you want me to go in more in depth about any of these subjects, you let me know and I'll show you Ankus. I'll show you the proper shop runs. This is just me giving you guys a few tips of how to get out there and just make, you know, some GP to get you guys started. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It does help a lot, and I'm almost at 30 subscribers. That is actually pretty damn good, and I feel great about, you know, doing this, and I am just that more dedicated. And also the response I'm getting from some of you leaving comments in my videos, it's just awesome. So I will, yeah, see you guys in the next video.